So I'm just on my way to leave the office and get on a train to go to a meeting. And this is a place where I go a couple of times a month and I'll spend about an hour in transit. And as I was packing my bag and trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do during that transit time, I started to think about commuting and how my feelings about commuting have really changed over the years. Now, early in my career, I had a very long commute for a very long time, and at first I considered it a complete waste of time. It was a tedious, frustrating, sometimes road ragey waste of time. But at some point I realized that more than a waste of time was an opportunity that I was missing, because this was time, and this is very rare time, where nobody could really find me. No one could knock on my door. They couldn't just catch my eye when they were walking past my office. They could call me, but it was up to me whether I answered or not. So what I really had was this protected time where I could decide to do whatever I wanted without compromising. So now when I think about my commute, and it's much shorter, it's about 20 or 25 minutes each way, I think about what it is that I need on that day. So sometimes it is complete silence. Sometimes I just want to shut off the inputs and have time to think and just look out into the world and see what's around me. Sometimes it is about music, especially if I've had a rough day. I will put on the cheesiest, sing-songiest music that you can think of and just belt it out in a place where no one can hear how badly I sing, and it really helps lift my mood. Occasionally, I still listen to audiobooks. I used to do that more in the past. And I remember listening to Harry Potter and driving around the block a few extra times before I got to work so I could finish a chapter. And now a lot of my time is spent listening to podcasts. It's a great opportunity to either catch up on, knowledge and thought leaders that I find to be really helpful to listen to, or to listen to something that is just interesting and weird and out there and either entertaining or something where I learn something. So I'm curious to know about you. If you commute, what is it that you do with that time? Do you consider it a drag on your time and resources, or do you find a way to make it useful for you? And if so, how do you do it? Let me know in the comments.